Have you ever had one of those days where you're doing everything right? You're being responsible in the areas that you're supposed to be responsible in. You're proud of yourself for doing such a good job. And yet, even though you're doing everything that you're supposed to do, you still encounter a storm. And you think to yourself, why on earth am I dealing with this when I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to be doing? That person should be in the storm. That person is living a rebellious life. That person is a sinner. That person is not doing what they're supposed to do. But me, Lord, I'm doing everything that I'm supposed to do. In fact, I'm walking in the way that you called me to walk in. And now I've got a storm that I've got to deal with. Maybe you've prayed, right? Maybe you were praying. Maybe you obeyed and you stayed as faithful as possible to your responsibility, to your role, to the Lord, but still the storm came into your life. When we talk about a storm, it could be this difficulty that you're forced to endure, a difficulty that you're forced to deal with. The disciples know exactly what that feels like. In John 6:16 through 21, the disciples find themselves in a similar place where they're walking in obedience. They've done what Jesus told them to do. And now they find themselves in a terrible, violent storm surrounded by darkness. And they must have thought, why on earth are we stuck in this situation? Why would Jesus have sent us here? Why is it that we're here? We did what he wanted us to do, and now I'm struggling. And now probably they had the fear of death striking their hearts. Something beautiful is going to emerge in this story because Jesus is going to come to them. And he's not just going to come to calm the storms, but he's actually going to come to reveal something about himself that they desperately needed to see, much like we also need to see here this morning. It's a short story, just 6 verses, 7 if you include verse 15, and it's packed with a bunch of truths for people who walk through life's storms. And I don't know about you, but I know what it is to walk through a life storm. I've had to deal with a few things in life. And the main idea for us that I hope we're able to walk away with here this morning is that Jesus is Lord over the storm, that he's present even in our fear, and that he's faithful to bring